Today, she's getting married. Funny, for years I imagined standing at the end of that aisle. Just not like this. I promised myself I wouldn't come, but somehow my heart arrived before I did. There's a letter in my jacket pocket, the last thing I'll ever write to her. Not to change her mind, not to stop the wedding, just to finally tell the truth. I still remember the first time that we met. You smiled without even trying, a moment I'll never forget. You laugh until your stomach hurt. I pretend I wasn't staring, trying to hide the fact my whole world was quietly changing. People thought we were together. Truth is, we never were. We were two people standing inches apart, while fear kept building walls around one fragile heart. Every good morning made my whole day brighter. Every good night made sleeping just a little lighter. I kept rehearsing 3 simple words 1,000 different ways. In the mirror, in my car, while walking home on rainy days. But every single time I saw you, my courage disappeared. Love was screaming in my chest, my mouth was ruled by fear. Maybe I waited too long, maybe timing isn't real. Maybe the saddest stories are the ones we never reveal. Then one afternoon you smiled and said, I met somebody. I smiled too. Congratulations.
Those were the hardest 12 letters I've ever forced through my lips. That night, I cried without making a sound, because sometimes the loudest heartbreak never makes a single noise. If love was only holding on, I'd never let you go. But love is sometimes learning when it's time to let love grow. So here's my last confession while you're with shaking hands. I love you more than words could hold, even if you never knew I did. And if forever isn't ours, I'll still be thankful that we met. Some people become your future, others become the reason you'll never forget.
Months passed, then one morning an envelope arrived. Cream-colored gold letters, your wedding invitation. I stared at it for almost an hour, wondering why paper could suddenly weigh 1,000 pounds. I almost threw it away, I almost stayed home, but something inside me whispered, if this is the last chapter, don't leave the book unfinished. So I bought a suit, one you would've teased me for wearing. You clean up nice, you would've laughed. Funny, I could still hear your voice even in silence. Before I left the house, I folded one final letter. Not a love letter, not a goodbye, just the truth I've been carrying for far too many years. The title at the top simply read, My Last Love Confession. I checked the mirror twice, practice looking okay. Funny how a smile can lie when your heart is giving way. The church was dressed in white, flowers lined the aisle. Everybody saw a wedding, I saw the end of a lifetime. Your mother hugged me tightly, said I'm so glad you came. If only she could hear the storm behind my name. Your father shook my hand, proud tears filled his eyes. I wanted to congratulate him, instead I swallowed mine. Then the music started playing, every guest stood still. The doors opened slowly, and there you were. You looked like every prayer I forgot to pray. Beautiful enough to make my heart break, hesitate. For one impossible second, the whole room disappeared. No cameras, no flowers, no choir, just the sound of my own fear. I wonder, if I'd spoken sooner, would today have looked the same? Would I be the one waiting at the altar? Or was I always destined to love you from a distance? Questions don't change history, they only haunt it. So I reached into my pocket, pulled out that folded page. Every crease held years I never had the courage to say. I asked your cousin Clyden, when there's a chance, can you give this to her? She looked into my eyes, almost like she understood. She nodded, no questions, no pity, just kindness. I watched that letter leave my hands like I was letting go of half my soul.
This is my last love confession, not to rewrite yesterday, not to steal tomorrow, or ask your heart to stay. If loving you is selfish, then today I'll choose the least, because the truest kind of love sometimes ends with peace. I'll carry every memory, every love, every tear, ever make my love beside you. A part of you lives here. So dance beneath the lights tonight, smile the way you always do. My final gift is letting go, because my love was always true.
The ceremony ended. Applause filled the room. People celebrated forever, while I quietly prepared to disappear. And I saw you. Your cousin slipped the letter into your hands and looked confused. I turned it over. Uncle Naz's not here, like